Hey everyone, Danny here. Welcome back to the channel. So the last video there we talked about some modifications we're going to do to this cap, turn it into a camper shell. So I got to remove the door, and remove the side doors. I did mention in the last video about keeping the side door on and putting the windows that I have in here so you could still open the whole thing. Still not 100% sure there now, but the way the frame is right now, I don't think I could use those windows in this door, so unless I can come up with some different windows, it's looking like I might have to just take the side doors off and basically put a whole new panel on the side and cut out a hole for the windows I do have. So anyway, we'll see. That could change, like I say, if I could find some different windows. I kind of like the idea now of having these doors. Another idea I mentioned was I like how this flips up, but I think it'll just be easier to make a whole new back wall, put in the new door, and then I can just make my own roll-out awning or something to put up here if I want instead of having the door. So yeah, now we're gonna try and remove the doors here. It doesn't look too hard. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's much holding these on. Looks like it's a Phillips screw there, another one there, or there's these little nuts in here. I think you take that out and you can slide the door out, but I need the whole frame off anyway, so take those two Phillips out, and it looks like there's almost just like a two-sided tape on the rest of it. We'll have to probably run a knife down that to separate it. And on the side doors, looks like this little bolt here. Take that out and the door should slide out. So that's one, and the second one. I guess the other thing I'm going to have to do is undo the struts that are on the inside. I'll look at that here in a second. Let's see here. So yeah, it's the best way here. It's like everything is friggin' riveted on. Oh. Alright. So I'll drill out the rivets. I just want to hold on a second here. I'll get a drill set up. Okay, so I drilled the rivets out, the struts, those are let go now. Now I think I just gotta take a knife, maybe a knife and a flathead, and we'll pry that out there. Wow, that's really good stuff that they got on there. Alright, just bear with me. Yeah, I'm gonna try sliding the door out of this track. Just to get it out of the way, and then I can get my knife on the bottom too. So, see if this works. I think this is supposed to just slide out. Nope, maybe not. Looks like. It's gotta be open. Not really sure here. Okay, so I ended up, there's 3 rivets in this part. Just drilled those out and see if that'll help us any. I think there's friggin' glue under that too. Holy. Well, folks, this is a lot more difficult than I expected. Okay, I'm gonna try something else here, see if it works. See if we heat this up, maybe the glue will soften up and we can try that. Let's give it a try. Be careful, it's very plastic. So, I just realized there's no way of prying that off. This little cover was over the trim. Look behind it. All kinds of rivets yet. I wonder why it wasn't coming off. So anyway, we're going to drill the rest of those and surely it should pop off easy then. Okay, let's try this again. We got all them rivets drilled, so I'm sure this will come a little easier now. Still crazy how tight that is, but it's coming. Well, it's good glue. There. That's that. Okay, we got that off. So next will be to cut this up the height I need for the other door. And I'm going to try and take off the side door now. See how that goes. I'm just looking here, the side door. Pretty much near to do the same thing as I did to the back one to take this all off. I didn't really want to do that just yet. So maybe I should leave them on for now. I'm just going to show you the inside of this door frame so you have an idea what I'm into here. I don't know, maybe I can make the other ones work somehow, but for now I'll leave the door on. You can see the frame in here. There's the strut. There's the other strut. So, problem is, windows I have are too long. I do have windows out of another just regular camper shell. I think they would fit in here, but they're not that great of a window, so I'm not sure. Wish I could just find a small window to put in here or something. Well, I think for now, and then the other thing I'll probably do is I'll have to cut this out for the pass-through. Yeah, I think I'll just leave that for now. Figure getting this back door framed in and probably use some of the aluminum from the old door that I just took off there for the framing. And yeah, I'll have to look around, see if I can get some smaller windows for in there. Alright, just going to clean this up a bit. All the old rivets are in there. That'll all be getting cut out. I think actually this light might have to move as well. But probably want the door up a bit where that light is. Anyway, we'll pick away at this for a little longer. Okay, so just had another idea. Like I say, this stuff all kind of just falls into place as I'm going, but this is kind of what it'd look like. It's in the middle. We'll have to remove that light. So roughly, that's roughly the middle. And the door would open. Like so. But now, I just remembered something from my old build. My door was in the center. I had the bed platform off to the left when you went in the door. So part of it stuck in front of the door down here. So what I'm thinking now is I should move this right over as far as I can, like that. So that way, when I open the door, I'm not walking right into my bed platform. And it also gives me room here to mount. Could be anything, propane tank, fuel tank for diesel heater is what I'm thinking. So a tank for propane and a tank for diesel. So it looks a little weird off to the side, but when this is filled in, I think it'll be good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments there, but now the more I think about it, that's definitely the way to go. Makes more sense. Like I say, I have somewhere to put stuff here. If I go in the middle, basically I have wasted space on both sides. It may be something small, but barely anything. And it'll be in the way of my bed platform, so yeah, I definitely think this is going to go over here. So yeah, kind of glad I set that there and realized that. That being said, I may be able to just use the frame that's already in there. I'll only have to put a piece of frame across the top and down this one side. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Alright, just cutting out new section for the new door that's going to go in. Just have to trim up here. It's pretty much ready to fall out. Just thought I'd give you a look. Okay, we got the door in. It's just sitting there, kind of in place. It'll open up. Yeah, I think I'm glad I put it off to one side. I was thinking down here, my tailgate's going to be closed. So I won't be able to put anything below there, but anywhere above I can mount stuff. Okay, we'll wrap this one up there and we'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe. Thanks for following. Appreciate it.